Hello and welcome everyone to my first official YouTube video. Who am I? My name is Harrison, also known as the Orange Helmet Guy. You guys can find me on Instagram and Strava and kind of keep up with me, what I do, where I ride. So what am I hoping to bring you guys on my YouTube channel? Well, I'm an amateur cyclist. I'm a weekend warrior. I'm not a pro. I've never been a pro. I don't race. I don't like to race. I'm not very fast to race, so there's really no point. But I just love riding. I love getting some exercise in, love getting out here to these beautiful views in the mountains. So want to just bring you guys along for some of that journey, give you the perspective from myself. Again, not a pro, just a weekend warrior. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there. So hopefully you guys join along. Today, it's a beautiful day. It's the start of summer. July 4th is just a few days away. So I thought, you know, why not kick off the channel on a beautiful SoCal summer day. So welcome to everyone that's new. And again, I know you're new because this is my very first video. And I thought there was no better fitting place than to start this on the beautiful, iconic rock store climb here in Malibu, California. So a lot of people ask why this climb is called Rock Store. It's because of this rock store. It's literally called Rock Store. You can probably see the sign right there above the door. That's why they call this climb Rock Store. Who do I have with me today? Introduce yourself.
Chris Rd, good morning.
Chris Rd. And Chris is on one of the prettiest Pinarellos I think I've ever seen.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous.
Just got it back.
Today we're just gonna do a light ride up Rock Store. They're heading back. I'm gonna continue to the coast and try to find some cooler weather because it's pretty hot today in SoCal.
You go up this, Mulholland, down Decker into Westlake, and then back around. Wow. It's super cool to watch these guys fly out there.
So we're on the official start of Rock Store. It's closed to cars now, but they will be opening it up to cars very soon. So we're not looking forward to that, but you know, everyone deserves the road too. So just taking a mellow cruise up. I have Amir on the left, Chris on the right, both on Pinarello Fs, by the way. I'm on my BMC, but these bikes sure are beautiful. And I have such a privileged benefit today of having a cameraman. It's Chris Rd behind the lens here. I never really get stuff on myself, so this is kind of a special treat. We're about to hit like the iconic overhead rock on Rock Store, which is super cool. But right now it's just super mellow, about 7-8% all the way up. It's also warming up. It's like, let's see, 80-85 degrees right now. If anyone is in the UK watching, I don't know what that is in Celsius, don't ask me. But here's the rock. Let's go under it. So today for my first video, what I wanted to do is just give you guys a quick bike tour and introduce you to the machine that I've been riding lately. So to start, it's a BMC Teammachine SLR01 in this really nice kind of battleship gray and the signature BMC red colorway. It has a one-piece stem. It's the BMC proprietary stem. It's a 120 by 42 or 40. I think it's 42 outside to outside, so 40 from inside to inside. I'm running a Garmin 1030 head unit. I get a lot of questions about this when I post this on Instagram, is this kind of custom screen that I have here. It's actually from the Garmin IQ store. You can kind of browse a bunch of templates, and I really like this one. You can kind of change some of the data fields just by touching it here. So I like to kind of have see my heart rate here and my power up here, just like this. That's how I do it. Next, it's a size 52. I'm only 5'8", but I like to ride a 52. I could probably fit a 54, but I like a 52, just to give me a little bit longer reach on the stem and a little bit higher of a seat post for a little bit more compliance. Next, we'll move on to the wheels. I'm running the Mavic SLR tubeless wheels. These are 45s. Beautiful wheels. They're sub 1400 grams for the set. And on that, I'm running the Pirelli P0 tubeless 28 mil tires. I have a Shimano Dura Ace 5234 crank. I kind of custom sized the rings here with a Shimano dual side power meter. And I have the Kogel oversized pulley wheel here on the back. I get a lot of questions about this pulley wheel. It looks really cool, it's really dramatic, but it also, for me, I noticed a better pedaling efficiency with it, so I really like having that on here. Let's see, next, the bottle cages, nothing special. They're just the BMC proprietary cages, but a lot of people think I custom printed these, but this is how it came with the bike. I really haven't changed this bike since the day I got it. The only thing I've really upgraded is kind of the Kogel wheel, and it did come with the rotor aluminum crank, but I swapped it out for the Shimano Dura Ace so I could run the dual side power meter. So that's my bike, and here's the view this morning. All right, so fast forward, just past Rock Store, coming up through Mulholland Highway. So this way you can get to more vineyards and go down Westlake Boulevard back to Westlake, or go left down here and go to the coast. I'm gonna be going left, going to the coast, but what I wanted to do today was take you guys just on a little bit tour of Malibu and the surrounding areas. So as I mentioned, I just came through Rock Store. Over here and past here is what they call Saddle Rock Winery, Saddle Rock Vineyards. It's a whole bunch of vineyards. I'm actually a professional photographer. Well, one of the things I do is freelance professional photography, and I've shot a lot of weddings throughout these canyons over here through Saddle Rock. Calamigos Ranch is over here. Rocky Oaks is another wedding venue over there. So it's kind of cool. I work through the canyons and I also ride through the canyons as well. So first things first, why am I the orange helmet guy? Well, for obvious reasons, but how this started is I wanted to make sure that I had a bright helmet for a lot of visibility on the road, riding in traffic. And I like the POC design helmets and everything, so I got an orange helmet. Well, I take a lot of pictures on my rides and started posting them to the groups on Strava, Facebook, and my Instagram. And people just saying, hey, orange helmet guy, nice photos. Hey, orange helmet guy, can you send me this photo? So people just started calling me the orange helmet guy because they probably didn't want to ask what my name was. So I just went with it. So I'm the orange helmet guy. That's great and everything, except can't get any other helmet but orange. It is what it is. By the way, do you guys know how long gnat flies can follow you? I have a couple of flies that have been with me, I don't know, maybe the whole climb so far. Maybe there are different flies and they're trading out, but man, when it gets warm out here in SoCal and you get sweaty, these little bugs stick on you. As long as I don't get stung by bees. Bees I don't do. Wow, so what a difference. At the top of Rock Store there, it was about 90 degrees. I started descending Encinal Canyon toward the coast, immediately got hit with this beautiful, refreshing cold front. It's 75 degrees right now, so what an extreme. I wanted to get a little bit cooler weather, which is why I'm heading down to the coast, so I'm glad I found it. So if you're riding through Upper Encinal Canyon, it's really nothing to see. It's really not that scenic, but for the mountain bikers out here, this is a really popular trailhead. I believe this ridge is called Backbone. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I've done it only a couple times. I don't really mountain bike yet. I have gone on a mountain bike before. This is a really cool climb. Goes all the way out to Yerba Buena Road, if you're familiar with it. But for the cyclists too, there's a bathroom break here. So I know that's something we're always striving to find. So if you're through Upper Encinal, check this place out. So how are the roads and the routes out here? Well, it's Malibu and Santa Monica. It's beautiful. The only thing you have to watch out for are for cars racing up and down the canyons. But we have, I think this is good pavement. good paved roads. They're nice and wide. You know, most places have a decent shoulder to ride in, or bike lanes. So yeah, it's beautiful. We get very spoiled out here when the temperature drops. Oh, look at this car. Cool. When the temperature drops in the 60s, say 62, that's when everyone starts to whine out here. So we're a little bit spoiled. So I've came through Upper Encinal and then come up through this road here. That's Encinal. It'll actually take you down to the coast, but there's also another way, Decker Canyon, which is this way, which I'm gonna take down to the coast and come back up Encinal for one main reason. Decker is a lot steeper and harder, so I'd rather go down it today than up it. I love going up it plenty of times, but today I just looking for more of a mellow cruise. It gets to like 15 to 17% at the bottom of Decker, so I don't feel like coming up that today. But first, a little water stop. This is fire station 72 here on Decker. So this is kind of cool. I just wanted to stop coming around this corner because of this little fog layer here. So I'm hoping that doesn't drop into the 50s. Again, very spoiled out here in California. If it's not bright and sunny and blue skies, I tend to get very chilly. I don't know if you guys can tell, I don't know if this comes through on camera, how the visibility has just dropped and the temperature's also dropped into the 60s. I mean, look at this. This is very thick cloud cover here. So this is a little bit of a shame and a little bit of a letdown. I actually wanted to take this route to show you guys this beautiful view off of Decker. Has these two hairpin turns at the bottom, very iconic. It's in a lot of movies. I think Fast and the Furious it was in, and some other, you know, commercials and stuff like that. Normally, you can see these two beautiful hairpins out to this glistening blue ocean, but today, you can't see anything. I actually don't even recognize it. I only knew this was here because I know this turnout, but I can't even really see it. Maybe just a little bit right here, but yeah, disappointing view. Sorry guys. So we made it to the coast. Nothing to write home over. Pretty gloomy out here. Can't see much. So just gonna head up Encinal Canyon, back towards sunny weather, and meet the wife and the puppy for a little coffee. This is Encinal Canyon coming up from the coast. Again, normally you can see all the way out to Catalina Island, but today, no go, just a bunch of foggy weather. But this climb starts relatively steep, hitting 7-8%, and then it kind of mellows to 6% at the top. There is a really nice lookout. I don't think we're gonna see anything, but let's see what we find. So this is the Encinal lookout spot. Usually, again, it's bright blue waters and you can kind of see the coastline kind of curve around and you can check out all the way out to the Palisades. But today, just foggy and overcast, kind of typical for Malibu. So we're about a quarter of the way back up Encinal and the sun came out to play again. So it's absolutely beautiful. Nice blue skies. Just slowly roll my way up. Encinal is only maybe 5 miles. Nothing crazy. Maybe 4 actually. Sitting here at 6%, so not too steep. Just taking it slow, stretching the legs out, and yeah. So as I kind of come up here and finish up the climb, just a little bit more background about me. Been riding for about 6 years now, not terribly too long. So I started when I was 30, which is kind of late for a lot of people. But through cycling, I've lost 50 pounds. So for me, I really originally got into cycling to get into shape, and now I'm just obsessed with the sport, as most people are. So just love really getting out there, pushing myself. When I first started riding, it was kind of funny. I would avoid the tiniest little bumps in the road and hills, and now try to go out and seek the steepest, get a lot of climbing in. See, today's already 25 miles and 3,600 feet. So definitely a very mountainous terrain out here in Malibu, a lot of climbing. It's hard to actually go out and stay under 3,000 feet for a ride. But today it's good just to take it mellow and just get a little bit of stress in the legs without overdoing it. All right, so that'll do it for the little short route today. Just came up Encinal and through an area that we affectionately known as the Three Bitches. I feel like cycling is a universal thing. I feel like every city has its own bitches, so I call them stingers. There's 3 stingers here. Just came through my way up. All right, so that'll do it for today. This is like my 5th time trying to end a video. All right, this is like my 7th time trying to end this video. All right, well, this is like my 8th time trying to end this video today. Thank you guys for joining along. If you guys like what you see, come back, watch some more videos, or do the whole subscribe thing. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I hate when people push you to like and subscribe, like and subscribe. If you like what you see, come back, watch some more. If you guys wanna subscribe, you can subscribe. Do whatever it is you want. Viewers out there have any thoughts, comments, or suggestions, feel free to leave them below. I'll read them. I'll try to get to them. If there's future video topics you wanna learn more about, if there's roads out here that you wanna see, let me know. Until next time, Orange Helmet Guy.